Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Abdullah now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren.
Complete to Tyler Warren. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. One final throw before the break. Right back to Warren again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Abdullah now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Taylor loses the football. One of the Patriots has it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field?
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's across midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
They get 22 yards there. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the
And this is what
41-yard
modern-day
line.
running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
Throwing now from the gun. His throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Here's third down and a few inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on fourth down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6, or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. First down and more inside the 20. And he will score! Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
What a play call there. Every offensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they have gotta have it plays. They got a short list of calls for these exact situations. Tie game, fourth quarter. Put the ball in the hands of your offense, and, man, they come through and deliver.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Colts will go up by 7.
That's the score, Colts 24, Patriots 17.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. third, they need one. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Trick pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
26 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Right here down the field will fall incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for.
Second and 10.
It's second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
Another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10. May gonna hold on to this one. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
He was brought down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
A good spot here, second and a yard. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On second down, here's Henderson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
To throw now, May. And he's in. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Patriots will tie this game at 24.
24-24.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Both these offenses have been informed. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor, and he'll get about 5.
Taylor, the ball carrier. Robert Spillane on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Zone read and to give to Taylor. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
3rd and 5. In motion comes Pittman. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Able to find Pittman, it's complete. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts will go up by 7.
The score, Colts 31, Patriots 24.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Tayshaun Boutte. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 49-yard line.
2nd and inches. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's May. That one incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Throwing is May. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
That's another Patriots.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Colts 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. It's May. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's May. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
23 yards.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
And he will get into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown New England. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this. Then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical...
The ball comes out. One of the Patriots has it. To the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots will go up by 7.
The score, Patriots 38, Colts 31.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over once again. to throw here to begin the drive. Completing this one to Downs. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go again here with Taylor. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got room to roam. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Abdullah is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
The located big target, Henry, over the middle. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
May to throw again. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On 4th down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. And back deep it is Josh Downs. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10.
this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. That one complete to Pierce. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Patriots offense start to trot out for this next possession. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down.
And he's in! Ramondre Stevenson, touchdown New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Rodriguez now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will go up by 7.
Makes the score Patriots 45, Colts 38.
So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
In motion comes Pittman. Back to the air once more on second down. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Makes it third.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down. He'll drop to throw. Complete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. On first down, they'll start out with Stevenson. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. May to throw on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Here's Abdullah. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. to throw. He's going to run it.
A gain of 9 yards.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Off play action. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Harold Landry in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
They need one right now. Third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
New England.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
There's a short one to Hooper. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
More yards.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
15.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time,
he's hit behind the line and the ball is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
They'll run. Stevenson, and he will score again. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Abdullah now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In motion is Warren. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, it is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught by Abdullah. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw yet again. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Colts.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Colts will cut the deficit to 7.
Patriots 52, Colts 45.
With 1 timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.